Troppe volte non vi abbiamo accolto. Perdonate la chiusura e l'indifferenza delle nostre società che temono il cambiamento di vita e di mentalità che la vostra presenza richiede.
Before fleeing my country, I was watching refugees only on TV.
I wasn't a refugee. There was a time I wasn't a refugee, and I was sitting home watching wars in Angola, in Ethiopia during that time. I don't know exactly, I was young, but I was watching refugees on TV, and I know what it looks like.
People suffering, sleeping in tents, queuing for some porridge, people who are very skinny and very in a bad condition.
A lot of people moving, they don't have proper clothing, carrying mattresses, carrying what they could.
And I couldn't dream of being a refugee because it was the baddest image ever.
Kwangu naona kama ni vibaya. Kama Kongo haingekuwa na shida, siningeweza kutoka nchi yangu juu nilikuwa naipenda.
Chariki ujai ke adam paida shuda. Amu galiyara ke adam rozana migashta maneshi school mora, college mora, university mora. या खाने फ्रेंड्स को मोरा या खाने रिश्तेदारां को मोरा और रोज़ार आदम द ज़िंदगी ज़्यादा खुराई ना मिलते ना
هیچ کس نمیخواد که کشور خود کنه لیکن بعضی مجبور مجبور کرده که ما باید که کشور خود ترک کنیم و یک جایی بریم که پر امن باشد و پیسفول باشد.
वो रोज़ की मो कोई तरह इलाम करे एक एहसास ये बिस्यार अजीब एहसास बुल कि अगर मो उसको सवाल कनी आया अगर ये कार अमुनी कार सही है बस दूरों ने जवाब न माया
अदो मपिथी वेदा पचुकु दहाने मासासु pa masi o pa do te ko
ကျွန်တော်တို့အပြီးပဲဟိုပြောင်းသွားတာလားခဏလေးပဲလားကျွန်တော်အမေကတော့ပြောတယ်ငါတို့ဒီကနေမထွက်ပြေးလို့ရှင်တယ်ငါတို့တွေအားလုံးကတေးမှာပဲတဲ့ငါတို့တွေအားလုံးအသက်ခံရမှာပဲအဲ့တော့ငါတို့အသက်ဘေးကနေလွတ်အောင်ပြေးကိုပြေးရမယ်ဆိုတော့အမေကအဲ့လိုပြောပြီးတော့ကျွန်တော်တို့ဒါခေါ်သွားတာပေါ့
I think my father came to South Africa because he didn't have a choice and at the moment it was best for all of us.
Nita plita pule bongo diso peki o tebu te sile ba wale
Perché ognuno di voi può essere un ponte che unisce popoli lontani, che rende possibile l'incontro tra culture e religioni diverse, una via per riscoprire la nostra comune umanità.
Perché refugees هم human beings هستن. اونا هم حق داره که از خوبی بدی خبر شونن، از rights خو خبر شونن، از duties خو خبر شونن، از تمام چیز خبر شونن.
When I see people use the word as refugee, foreigner, it just makes me realize that how people won't accept me for who I am. They know I'm a refugee, but they make it sound like a bad thing. They make it sound like being a refugee or a foreigner is such a very awful thing.
بگم که اگه فالتو چیز نیه اونام انسان هستن. همونطور که دیگه سانس میگره اونام سانس میگره. همونطور که دیگه زندگی مونه رشته داره اونام داره. اگر همونطور که دیگه یک normal life muna refugees muna.
Lakini wakimbizi ndeza sema hivi kukua mkimbizi haiko njoo waseme wanakukata mikono ama wanakukata miguu ama wanakutosha akili yako katika kichwa yako. Lakini kukua mkimbizi ni just nini periods. Ni just a situation moja hivi inakuya tu.
When I came to Malawi, I found myself dropped in a refugee camp, and being in a refugee camp, I learned a lot.
It's very important for the humanity to understand that being a refugee is just a label. But refugees, they are people they are valid people. They are people who are living a normal life.
I started understanding different things because I was there. I could see how refugees live. I could see how positive they are. I could see how much energy they have.
People don't understand who are refugees. People, they have potentials, they have great values, they have talent that can help worldwide.
Trattati come un peso, un problema, un costo, siete invece un dono. Siete la testimonianza di come il nostro Dio clemente e misericordioso sa trasformare il male e l'ingiustizia di cui soffrite in un bene per tutti.
Toba nama petebe ko se chola bena diplogo ma oba apa teniche oto obti niche to oduni singi ka pato to do amuka to ka kunne me thapu dulap suga aksa begi me bega chopre ti phate me ti udihi ami bega puchi me bega puchi ti hi na se plona lolo amuka phui ka ka te ki
أبو عمت مهارت قاب دي بس هاي ذكرني هم شيء كفلن داتو مهاركو مالتي أقال إيت معلت ناس أنا ما عين خريك نيلا توت الناس يسرين مالتي وتينا هريو تحفظ بين نخاني مستن إنسان أندر إيش مسايز نبرة مسن وتي بتتقاجر إيش نحمل شو الموسيقى أسمينا بتفنسترها سعرينا فريب تعمتي حسايد سيلي نقطة جلنا بحال بعمات نيرنا بزي حنت تريني رابط مهار مالتي نسأم حزمة نيرنا نعطي دلنا جلنا بلا نخيلنا مكيلة اتوا جلنا أتينا تحلو بجلا بحال سماي أتي مالتي
حلمي خاصة تودد سايكل كون أنا مالتي تودد سايكل كون يعني بدل نيره سايكل مزوار مالتي زهنا سب أي دفع عنن كم زوار قبل يلون حاجة زن مالتي دخلنا جن بعلي بتعمل ليس لزنبرن يودق تس نيره كله خام مبرز بحال أبجار يصير حزنبره ناي كونسلين سايكل نيراتو ماليسون ما يصبري مس ثلاثه عد ودقدر نيرنا ما عيني ما يصبر عد حارش مالتي ابا خا بولاتا كلاي كوينه تعويته بناي مصوته خاصه ساي كوينه تعويته مالتي زمسل نيرون مالتي عوته يكون صوتا كان زمسل نيرون مالتي
Beautiful stories about my teaching experience, and that what kept me going for all these years. You really see that whatever I'm giving these people is having an impact of them. The people, you find out that you empower them because after some time, after a year or two, you're moving downtown, you come across some doing their businesses, and they start to be like, wow, if today I can stand here and sell my stuff, you see, it's because of the English you taught me. The work I'm doing, I feel so proud of it. I feel a lot of dignity from it. I feel a lot of pride, a lot of importance. I feel like I am a contribution to a community. When I was coming out of Congo, I didn't have that feeling. I was feeling like I'm going to end up in a dustbin like trash. I'm going to be there, miserable. Nobody's going to look at me. There's nothing people will see through me. You know, there's nothing I thought I could be able to give people. Well, I've been teaching for 5 years now. We had classes of sometimes 200 students in a year. And you could imagine I get to meet more than 1,500 people so far, or more than 2,000 people so far. And all these 2,000 people are in this town, moving around. Yeah, I know they say ignorance is more expensive than education. But in this case, we don't have ignorance. In this case, we have inability to afford education. Somebody that wants to be educated, but just can't afford education. Education is key to the future. If these kids don't get education, if these young men don't get education, we don't see a future for our countries.
There are people who can be really tough in life, people who will never accept you for who you are. And I think personally, you shouldn't worry for such people. You shouldn't worry about them, because if they don't accept you for who you are, you can't change for them. Just be you. Be who you truly are. Show your true selves, and the right people would love you for who you are.
Ero forestiero e mi avete accolto.